Hi guys, today we will be covering a question from A-Math about Trigo equations. This question comes from O-Levels 2021 Paper 1 Question 7. It asks us to solve the equation 3 cosine A equals secant A minus 5 tangent A. So firstly, you want to move secant A to the left side and change it into 1 over cosine A, and at the same time change tangent A into sine A over cosine A. This is because we are trying to get the denominator to be cosine A so we can cancel the cosine A out later. In the same vein of this, we multiply 3 cosine A by itself, cosine A, to get 3 cosine square A minus 1 over cosine A equals minus 5 sine A over cosine A. As I said earlier, we cancel out the cosine A to get 3 cosine square A minus 1 equals minus 5 sine A. Since we cannot find the value of A using two different Trigo functions, we have to convert the cosine square A into a sine A. So we change cosine square A into 1 minus sine square A using the Pythagorean identity. So if you expand it correctly, you should get minus 3 sine square A plus 5 sine A plus 2. Now this looks a lot like a quadratic equation, so we will treat it as such. We can take sine A as x or another unknown, and we should get the same value but x instead of sine A. So if you factorize it correctly and solve the values of x correctly, you should get x equals negative 1 over 3 or x equals 2. So sine A equals negative 1 over 3 or sine A equals 2. For sine A equals 2, we have to reject it as the maximum value of sine A equals 1. So sine A equals 2 is not possible. So we have to use the value of sine A as minus 1 over 3. So now that we have our value of sine A, we can start solving for the value of A. So we start by finding the basic angle and use the inverse sine function to get 19.471 degrees. We have to remember to put sine A as a positive value, as if we use a negative value, the answer will come out different. So since sine A is a negative value and we're using a sine function, the quadrants used should be the third and fourth quadrant, since sine A is negative in those quadrants. So from there, it's very simple. All we have to do is use the values from those quadrants to get answers. So 180 plus 19.471 plus 360 minus 19.471, and substitute to one decimal point, we should get 199.5 and 340.5 degrees. And we solve the question. It's those two values. Quite simple. I hope you learned something today, and thanks for watching.